Yo, what's happening, Patreon land?
What's up, Patreon?
Yo, it's your man CJ Williams.
I'm QB.
Listen, and we are back with another Patreon exclusive reaction. It's G Unit time. Just recently we had Where Are They Now, G Unit, on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
So make sure y'all tap into that if you haven't already. But now it was perfect timing to drop a first listen for one of us. I won't tell you whose first time listening to this album it is. Just take a guess. But it's Get Rich or Die Tryin' by 50 Cent, the classic debut album from Fifth, the monster, the maniac, the wild man.
He did good work for an album or two. So I'm going to say pass his prologue on the first listen, but it is going to be fun to revisit this one.
Let's get started, but first, we must remind you, new merch is available now. Of course, we have our Cash Money Raise Me hoodies available. We've got a Death Row Raise Me, and now we have G Unit Raised Me available right now. You should see it on the screen. They're fly as hell. Make sure you cop a tee or a hoodie for you or a fan, all right? Or shit, both. One for you and the fan, man. You can't just, you don't want to leave nobody out.
I mean, yeah. You need one for the summer, one for the winter.
Bingo.
They say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Now that's a semi-auto in the vest on my chest.
Ja Rule, him and Ja Rule got the infamous beef or whatever, and Ja Rule's career was never the same after the beef. There's a couple of reasons for that, but one big reason that is my theory is the B-side theory. I believe Ja Rule's popularity was propped up by singles, and he didn't have any B-sides that connected with the culture. Conversely, 50... everybody and their mama knows this song right here. I went to a lock show, random as fuck, and 50 came out, like randomly. He wasn't invited. I mean, he was invited by them, but I'm saying he wasn't on the bill.
Okay.
And he came out to this. And it was like, oh shit. And like everybody knows it. So it's like he's got those, even he has those joints, even though you could argue he was only got 2 good albums. But he has B-sides that that the culture connects with.
They resonate, yeah.
Yeah, and this is one of them. Because it's that shit.
I think you're right. I never thought about it, but yeah, Ja Rule does have singles, but also his singles were a lot for the ladies. Like, same thing that Fabulous gets
Bingo.
a bad rap for is, well, I mean, Fabulous can rap though.
True. He's a better rapper. And he's got a mixtape catalog.
I'm about to say he got the mixtapes too, but
Yeah.
Ja Rule definitely, you making songs for the ladies.
For sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
But the B-sides don't do it.
He don't have them.
What these B-sides can do for you.
Bingo.
I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You get stunned if you want and your ass to get rolled on.
They think they're crazy, but they ain't crazy. Let's face it, shit basically they just playing sick. They ain't shit, they ain't saying shit. Spraying 50.
Hey man, it's not often Eminem get a banger of a beat.
Vibe.
So I gotta let him cook.
Eminem did that?
Yeah.
So that's why he said, thanks, M.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, probably amongst a couple of other things. Maybe that upfront bag, the opportunity,
The verse.
that he murdered.
Golly.
What are your thoughts on that Eminem verse?
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Nah, he went crazy.
Who had the better 9/11 line, 50 or Eminem?
The flow was crazy. The cadence was stupid.
Damn.
The rhyme structure, as usual though, like it's Eminem, that's kind of par for the course, but he went crazy. And I think him and 50 bounce off each other well. Because 50's not like the most lyrical dude, but he'll say like some slick shit. I got pennies for my thoughts, now I'm rich. See the 20 spinning mean on the 6, like that's a slick talking, fast talking New York line. But it's not like super lyrical, but he's not coming off as that too, and it balances well with.
I don't know. I thought the balance, I might have thought the balance was better than it is now that I'm listening to it again, because I feel almost like, again, like Eminem can do, he's like upstaging 50 Cent, because I get Renegade vibes from this basically because Eminem is more charismatic in a general sense. Like, he's gonna perform the words. Yeah, 50 has slick lines, and I'm not taking that away from him. But I also thought this Eminem verse was the last verse, and then there's like another 50 Cent verse, and I was like, oh yeah, 50, you gonna go back after that? Okay.
You say it's funny you bring on Renegade. I think it's different when it's because people look at Jay as being like that level, and when Eminem, depending on who you ask, Eminem got Jay on Renegade, and it's like, damn, Jay doesn't get like overshadowed much. 50, that's not like Like, no one will tell you that 50 is a better rapper than M on any day of the week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like, it's like, oh, okay, that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, but it,
So
that
you don't
verse
really
is
get
fire,
points.
man.
The verse was stupid.
Verse is fired.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see.
50 got lines on here, man. It's
He
just,
do.
he's
Nah, he got
like-
some bars on him. He got some bars.
Yeah, he does. Some punchlines, man. They make you feel good.
And that's the thing, though. I think he's got a lot of, like, feeling in his stuff. Like, I liken it to, it's not the same.
Okay.
I liken it to, like, Pac. Pac had a little more feeling behind it. He wasn't doing anything lyrically. Like, he wasn't doing gymnastics with the bars and shit.
Right. Not
But you
even-
kind of felt it, though.
Yeah.
I feel like 50 said some things, especially on here, specifically on here, and then when you know the backstory and all that encompasses it, it just hits different.
I think that is his narrative does a lot of the work for him.
Bingo.
And so it gives you something to hang his lyrics on. And that works well for the record. So
100%, as my
like-
iPad plays for no reason.
he got hit like I got hit, but he not fucking breathing.
Shit.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Right. Look it up.
That hits different when it's true,
Yeah.
based on a true story.
I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up.
Yo, fun story behind this. This was originally planned for D12
I can see that.
and the 8 Mile soundtrack.
The song or the beat?
The beat.
I can see that. Okay.
And they would have came nowhere near this,
No.
respectfully. So they said it. Thankfully, 50 heard this and was like, "Oh no, let me get that. I got something for that."
I mean, but you gotta pair that with the video. Like the video was huge.
The video was iconic.
Like them making him
Yeah, in
in
the
like
lab,
the lab, like
hanging upside down.
the abs,
Yeah.
the baby oil. I mean,
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
It was a whole.
It worked.
Did it work or did it work?
Nah, it
so
worked.
I represent it cause I'm in it. UTP until I finish. Juvenile, they can't stop us.
Our first look at G Unit Records, the future of G Unit Records.
yeah, the end of UTP.
Yeah. Yo, that's so funny. So that's the whole story. He met 50 on a tour bus with Juvie and UTP, who he was signed with. 50 was like, I need somebody from the South. You want to roll with us? All right. And the rest is history. So all those UTP shout outs and Juvenile and
Yeah. Well, he owes his career to Juvie,
True.
and then
Yeah.
one man plants, another man waters.
On your mark, get set, let's go. Switch the flow, teach you how to turn. Yeah, yo, win the dough.
This album, the original album was 16 tracks. It should have been 15. This should have been left on the cutting room floor, the hard drive, the recycling bin. This song is... I never, ever played this song. Like, this album is a classic. This is the worst song on a Ooh, that's a list.
Yeah, well, yes, that is a list.
Worst songs on classic albums? That's kind of fire.
Ooh, can you do two? Because there's probably like two I don't like on here. But
Possibly. We can do honorable mention.
it might be Heat I don't love. But anyway.
What?
My watch talk for me, my whip talk for me, my gat talk for me. Bah, what up, homie?
The good songs on here are very strong, and so it's very top heavy. So I'd have to be listening to the album just straight through to get to this. But so if I was ranking the songs on here, it may be toward the bottom, but it's not its fault. I do like the song. It's just that them first like 5, 6 out the gate is just weighing.
Yeah.
And then I'm repeating those a couple of times. I'll get to this eventually.
Yeah, I
But
agree with that.
I do bang with it though.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be a go-to song, but I do
Not-
like the song. This song probably out of the other ones that we mentioned that aren't singles feels like a B-side.
Agreed. No, for sure. Definitely.
So
So don't push me. I got something for your ass. Keep thinking I'll push.
That's my bigger nigga and I didn't cry.
Lloyd Banks, we got the third G Unit member, made his appearance.
I'm glad to see it and hear it because I don't think I've heard anything from Lloyd Banks that I can
Lloyd Banks.
rightly recall just off the top. So
We on fire. We on fire.
I don't remember the verse. I just remember that it happened. It happened, and that's what I know.
It occurred. I have thoughts about this song.
Good.
I like it, but it sounds like it was left over from the previous project that he was working on that maybe got shelved, or it sounds like it came from those sessions.
What makes it sound like this from those sessions to you?
I don't know. It's like I think his voice isn't quite 50 voice on the other, like it is on the other records, and it just feels like he put this on before Dr. Dre could see it.
This one right here.
It's like Dre didn't mix it or something. Like it's not,
Feels unfinished.
just it doesn't, the quality of it isn't on par with the other songs. It's a cool song. It just sounds like a mixtape song to me for some reason.
So, the question is, did he stick the landing?
No.
Not quite.
Even though I do like the song. It sounds like I'm hating on the song. I do like the song. Again, I think the worst song is like my style by far. But this is toward the bottom, and it's not exactly what I wanted to close it, even though the subject matter is close worthy. But I don't like the production. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The title feels like we are coming to the end of this, because a lot of rappers and R&B artists, I don't know if other genres do this, but they'll end it with like a gospel-y song or like a spiritual religious type song. That said, I still got Tupac vibes, or I would say 50 isn't like begging to get into heaven. He's just I'm just going through a lot of shit right now. Like, let me tell you these stories from these street stories, and like, bro, I done been through all this. Like, I better,
in fact,
make it. Not like, oh, please let me in.
Even though I got to make it to heaven for going through hell is a hard line, though.
Oh, very much so.
That's all. We go to a comment of the day.
Yeah.
First off, shout out to Flamboyant Rankin. Shout out to them.
Hey.
They commented on our Mac Shell Shock reaction. And he said, y'all forgot a young Manny Fresh produced on Mac's first Lyrical Midget album. Which is nuts.
Good call out, Flamboyant Rankin.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
So, listen, I didn't know that. So we got to proofread. We got to check that.
Double check your sources.
So if this is not accurate, Rankin, that's on you.
Flamboyant Rankin.
But if it is accurate, that was a deep cut. Good shot.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate
Young
that.
Manny Fresh with the drums.
That's crazy. It makes me actually want to go back and hear that now.
Okay. You got time.
I'll skim through it. Skim through it. I just want to hear what a young Manny sounds like.
A lyrical midget.
Yeah. Guys, again, that was Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Make sure you tap into the store to support. We got the G Unit Raised Me hoodies and t-shirts. We have a brand new Patreon exclusive coming in a few weeks with a new record label merch drop to go with it.
Yeah.
Y'all will really like this. We're excited about that. We're excited about all of them, but I'm saying it's going to be dope. So stay tapped in for that. And stay tapped in for a couple of lives we're going to do. The Clips announced their album, so we'll be doing a live listening party for that.
Mm-hmm. We're on the road to 20K.
Yes.
20,000 subs. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them tap in with us. Subscribe to the channel.
Absolutely.
If you're not following us on IG, Culturalist Theory on IG.
Yep.
Tap in with us. See what we got going on. And, invite some folks with you.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate the support as always. We out.
Bye.